of grapes. Here we only have red grapes, Touriga Nacional, most of it, like this one.
Yeah.
And then we have Alfrecheiro, Tinta Roriz,
Yeah.
and Jaén.
So about soils, it's interesting.
So the
If you
soil
can-
here we have,
Granite.
yes,
Yeah. This one is granite, so how should I recognize it?
it's granite, but this is important. We have very many types of granite, but this one that you can.
Yeah. Like sand.
If you had a granite that didn't break,
Yeah.
this one is better because the plants
Yeah, it's easy
Can-
to plant.
yeah.
Yeah.
and can
Yeah.
more. So this is.
Should we eat it? If we can we recognize some special taste? I
No,
never
it's-
eat the earth.
I have never eaten it, but it's the minerality. So when you are licking a stone, that kind of feeling, it's that you are
So
supposed
first
to feel
time
in the
when I
wine.
eat the earth.
Yes.
So,
Mineral.
yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Minerality. Yes.
Okay.
So all the soils here have, our soils have a lot of that type of stones. That's why we have mineral wines. We have our wines. It's different from this one, from that one. So each one has its own soil. That's why Udão produces unique wines. So
How should be depth the hole for plant?
it's about one. I believe they are about 1 meter or something like that.
It's for young.
Yes, for new. This
for
one
new,
is for new.
for new wine. Usually you don't have the hot summer, and
Yes, we
it's
have.
not
We do
You
have
have?
hot summer.
really hot summer.
Yes,
But you are in Sierra Estrela,
yes, but even so, even that we have very
but not like Dona and Ermelin.
no. Lisbon is
Yeah.
more. But here we also have a very hot days. Very hot.
What about winds? So how you save from the hot in the summer?
Because we have here we are in the middle. We are surrounded by mountains.
Yeah.
Serra Estrela, Caramulo. So we are like a kind of a valley. So the wind, we are protected by the mountains. That's one of the advantages of them, to be protected by the highest mountain in
But the
Portugal.
summer is really hot. What you do if you don't use irrigation?
The plants have to survive. That's why some of them die. Sometimes they get so stressed they don't resist.
But does it mean that you have more alcohol?
Sometimes yes.
Usually, in the average alcohol in the reds.
In the reds, our average will be about 14,
14. Oh,
13, 15, 13 and a half,
Yeah.
14. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's one of the characteristics
Yeah.
here. If you go higher, then you will get less alcohol. The higher you go to the Serra Estrela.
Yeah.
Here we are about 450 meters high. The other one we have, it's about 550 meters, 100 meters higher, where we have some
Here,
white.
how many meters in this valley?
450.
450.
The other
Okay.
one, 550. Here we have Alfrecheiro. So from Touriga
Yeah.
to Alfrecheiro.
Can you recognize them by vines, by leaves, or
easy.
just only this
It's
broad?
easier when they have leaves and the grapes. The grape is very easy to identify. Right now, I probably would not.
So, maybe some part about history Quinta, because we see that you have old buildings, you have a newest building, and when did it start?
It started
Which money?
7 years ago only. 7 years ago.
7? Only 7.
This was already built
Uh-huh.
and planted,
Yeah.
but the previous owner used to sell the grapes to Sograp. You know Sograp, the biggest.
So grab.
Sograp. It's the biggest in Portugal. That produces Barca Velha, and produces.
Yeah.
So, the previous owner He didn't have.
So it was not like a private owner with all
No.
his history. It
No.
just was an
No.
investor.
We are the
Yeah.
first to have a brand and to start producing our own wines. So before us, the grapes were sold to produce other wines.
But before you here, it was empty fields or it was
No,
fields with.
No, with
Same
wine.
wine, 30
Yeah.
years old.
Yeah.
But the previous owner,
Uh-huh.
he produced grapes, but he didn't make money. Wine. He sold the grapes. Okay.
Oh yeah, I
To a
understand.
big company?
Yeah, like most
Yeah.
of us.
Yeah.
Just sold the.
When we
Yeah.
arrived, we
Great.
decided
Yeah.
that with this type of grapes we should make our own.
Yeah.
Wine. Then we built the cellar.
Yeah. This new building here, very nice. Yeah.
Now we are intending to have tourism here. I stopped here because the intention is to build small houses here in this because we love the view
The
here.
view, yeah.
Yes, really.
The intention is to build some like a kind of bungalows. independent,
Yeah. I understand.
And to have so that's one of our purposes in the future. Here we have this one, the other one, and we have one down there, but it's not our. It's taken care by us,
Yeah.
but not ours. It's about 3 hectares.
Uh-huh.
With Touriga Nacional, very good quality Touriga Nacional.
And you buy the grapes from them.
Everything that is done in the vineyards is managed by us.
How you decide 7 years ago to start so risky business?
It was always a dream of mine because
What
when
did
I
you do
was young,
before the wine?
I was a teacher and I still am. Me and
Here
my
in
wife.
Portugal.
Yes. And but when I was young, very young, I used to grow grapes and to produce wine, but only for ourselves to drink at home. And I always
Here in this region, or
30 kilometers from here.
so you was born here.
Yes, I was born in.
Oh, and it was your dream to start.
So when this opportunity came
good,
to
yeah, dreams come true.
produce our own wine,
Yeah,
we decided to.
yeah. But sorry for my not maybe normal question, but if you teacher or I don't know what you teaching.
Yeah, I think that-
Yeah, no. Usually, typical teacher don't have enough
Ah,
money.
the money. No, it's
to buy just
it's a very easy-
couple of hectares.
No, that's not the case. This is a family business, not only from Sandra and me. This is
Yeah.
there where we stay. We live me, Sandra, and my daughters, and my parents-in-law, which have a big company in Angola. That's what now you understand.
Yeah.
And then me and Sandra used to live in Viseu here, and they lived in Braga. Okay, and then they have another son which lived in Bragança. So the intention was to join the family. So me and Sandra were looking for a place to first of all to join the family. It was not our intention to come here, but only so that they both could come and we would be near, because we have another house here nearby. And this place appeared. We saw it on the internet, and once we came here the first time, we fell in love with it.
Yeah.
So then
I think so.
they came as well. They decided to buy the place. My brother-in-law came to live here, but then meanwhile he got married. He moved. He has a small business, not very far, and we decided we would take care of the vineyard. So we have like a kind of so we are the ones. Me and Sandra are the owners of the cellar, the other vineyard, the business, the wines. It's from me and Sandra, and we have like a kind of contract. We explore everything in this Quinta do Açoite, as well Okay, it's the intention is Sander will get this in the future, and they come and go. My parents-in-law, they are 2 months in Angola, 2 months in here. Right now, my father-in-law is in Angola. My mother-in-law is here because she had a headache, ache in the back. She had to stay. We are taking care of it. What's going on? So the first, it started like that. Besides that, my parents-in-law also have a business in wine in Angola. So we sell a lot. We managed to acquire and to make a cellar because we have the business. So it also sells wines to other, not only ours but others. We also sell a lot of wine to Angola
But here in Portugal, where can I buy you, for example, in Garifeiro and Sanar, or where?
To buy our wines, we have distributors. We have
to Horeca only, to restaurants.
Specialized shops.
Yeah.
We won't find us in a supermarket or something like that. That's not our intention.
How many bottles do you produce per
we
year?
Produce from soy to brand about 50,000-60,000. And then we have Talega. So on the global
from 3 kids.
From the 3. But on the global we can have about top 100,000 with Talega. Talega, Cabeza Roda, but from soy to very our best. Best our flagship wine, we produce about 50-60. But here in Portugal, if you have some kind of if you are committed to the state, you can only take 1 year off. If you take 2, you will lose.
I understand what you mean.
Yes.
So you have to.
So I had to come back and Sander stayed. Next year I will stay and Sander will be back. So that we have one of us always all the time taking care of things because it grew, and we have a lot to do every day.
Oh yeah. Okay, interesting question about your enologist, about your winemaker. It's some.
So we have a consultant.
It's some special guy or it's some team?
We have our team that works every day with the wines, but we have a consultant that is a very good winemaker in my opinion. He is Carlos Silva. Carlos Silva. Unfortunately, I don't have enough money to pay him to work only for us. It's because, but he makes some wines, but he
works with Dow region or with difficult regions. Different.
Most is Dow region. I believe he has 1 or 2 out of the region.
Do you have special old techniques to check when the wine is ready? You know, this like for laboratory, they check the pH, they check the acidity.
That's his work. He does everything of that.
So you don't keep it here in this quinta. So
no,
he just
we will in the future. We will, because I am going to explain what we will build nearby. Right now, he takes care of everything. He has his own laboratory at home. Yesterday, he took 5 or 6 samples to analyze. And he gives us the results, and he makes a report, and then we meet and we discuss what we want, what we will do. But everything that's is related to analysis and is everything with him.
And he as well makes a blend.
Yes. Yeah. But not only, it's done with me. We have several options, and then we decide. I taste it, Sandra tastes it.
Yeah.
We give opinion, of course. Everything is.
How many people do you take in the Vindima time? And
it depends, because here we like to do things in a very calm way. So each day we produce one vat, one stainless vat, not more. So it depends. But about 15 people, 20 people. Most people are family. Most people are family.
Family.
Yeah. And then some people from the neighborhood.
see how it's
So,
written.
so it's why it's not once and half. Yeah.
Yes, it's no, but they work faster than the younger.
Sandra,
Hi, Sandra.
nice to see you again.
How are you?
Yeah, yeah. That people who
Hello.
once told
Again.
we come
Yeah.
and we come.
Yes,
Yeah,
so as
yeah,
promised.
yeah, yeah. And I
Okay.
remember your words about sparkling cruzado. It's a big shame that we can't even sip it, even taste it. But anyway, we have a really big pleasure to be here because it's wonderful views, so quiet, so peaceful, so yeah, you are happy people. Just a pleasure to see you happy people. Yeah. It's a good reason to be here anytime. Storage.
No, that's where we put this our wine. This is a bit messy because we are waiting for the labeler. Will be here, so this is a bit messy. Those barriques are supposed to be down there, but I will explain why they are not yet. But they will because they are full. It's very heavy. We cannot take them there. But so how it happened? We cropped the grapes to small cases of 20 kilograms.
20.
And then the tractor comes, and we have here all the things mounted, the choosing.
Yeah.
I don't remember where. So
I saw you use triage table for
yes,
sorting.
choosing table. Yes.
It's
So here, and then we choose.
you
then we have
the equipment.
no, we have our own. Yes. Then we have the machine that squeezes the grape. Here we have the bigger one. The bigger vats are for the red.
For
The smaller ones.
what size?
These are 10,000.
10,000. Yeah,
And the
it's really
smaller
big.
ones, 7,500 and 2,500 that we have there.
2005.
2,500 and 7,500 for you. These are for the red, for the whites and the rosé. We also have two lagars down there. You will see it, where we try to produce our best Tourigas. In terms of technology, we also have that thing there that allows us to know the temperature of each vat. Even if I am in Lisbon, I can have access on my phone and increase or decrease the temperature of each vat.
That's good.
We can make the wine pumping. If the winemaker wants the wine pumping to be done during the night for, imagine 30 seconds, 20 minutes from 20 minutes, 30 seconds. Then we can tell the machine and she will do it. So here we have the 2015, it's that one. And then we have the strong tonic for the red. So some of them are filled with wine as well because it was a very good year and we didn't have enough space to store it in the other vats.
Usually the temperature for reds is between 25
To store
for fermentation.
for fermentation. 20 something. I must check in As I told you, I'm not an expert, right?
Me too, you know.
This is something that only the winemaker must do exactly what he wants.
Yeah.
So this is the machine that uses this to pick the bigger cases to go there, and from here they go to the choosing table.
Yeah.
And from the choosing table it comes here.
Yeah.
Here we have lagars with the same temperature control, like the rest. So this is the fermentation room. And here we have. This is what we use. Do you know Coravan? Coravan. Do you know the Coravan to take the?
Oh yes.
So the Coravan uses a gas.
Yeah.
So this is
It's
the
very
same
expensive.
gas. Yes, this is the same gas
Yeah.
that we put in some of our vats, so that there's no air in contact with wine. So we usually
Insulation.
yes, this is what we use.
And 1 second, it's interesting. You use it for all your wines or only for some experiment
No,
wines?
we use this for all the wines when the vats are not completely filled. Do you understand?
Yeah.
The worst thing for wines is air.
Yeah.
So if you use argon, this is the gas is called argon.
Yeah.
If you use argon because it's heavier than air, then the wine will not be in contact with air, so it is.
Yeah, you're right. So
Yeah.
you use it for
that purpose.
Yeah.
We have here different types of vats. These, for instance, are 3-in-1, so we have 3 different vats in the same. So we can have white wine, red wine, and rosé wine. They are all separated.
It's different temperature, different condition.
Yeah, 2,500 each. And
You keep all your wines from 3 places. And red and white all here.
Yes.
Here,
4
and
bottles.
in barricks.
You have whites, I guess it's in Cruzado.
Yes.
Yeah. Only in Cruzado or some
Malvasia fina.
Malvasia fina
And we have also social, but only with there. So here we have, for instance, 7,500 plus 2,500. So
And
this is it is called integral fermentation. So these ones are not only to
Barrique.
barrique. So this is it was an experience. So we produced wine through the wine with the skins and everything in here. It's fermented here. Then we take everything out, and the wine remains in the same barrique until it goes to the bottle. So that's why it is called integral vinification. So we have never tried. I don't know if they make it. We have some barrique producers in Portugal, but they use French or American as well, or
Yes,
Hungarian.
yes, not.
Rather than us, these are one of the best. You know, there's no barrique better than this one. So it's
How long can you use one bottle? How many?
3 years,
And after?
4 maximum. 4 maximum for a lower, not a low, but
And
a lower.
after.
After for furniture, table and so on.
It's a pity, so short life.
In this case, you can see how the batonnage works with this kind of.
Yes, the purpose is to show people how batonnage works.
So
But I don't see anything.
This is in Cruzado. You don't see, but you will. You will see it.
So it's,
Oh, it's sediment.
yes, and then you turn over here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's great.
Easily.
Smoothly. So it's very smooth for the wine, and there's no air. The main
Sorry.
advantage is there's no air inside. If you want to do a batonnage, usually you have to open the barrique and then mix. But in this case, there's no air, as you can see, and the batonnage is being done.
Who does it? Or it just for fun? Who?
No. They do it. They work just like that with all the
There is
barriques, okay?
Yeah, right.
In this case, we have this in glass. We have it in glass just for people to see and understand how.
But it's
The
not
batonnage works.
random. So in this case, it is for 4 months, twice a week.
The Quinta do Soito, the one that he was talking about, 2015, this is our top wine. Okay, it's not yet in the market. From the very beginning of this project, we asked the winemaker to do every year that he thinks that is an exceptional year. We wanted him to make a wine for some bottles, only special wine. Okay, so. In 2015, we thought that it was a great year, and then that we could do the Soito, the Quinta do Soito. Then in the 16, for example, he didn't think so. It was a very good year for reserve, for other wines, but not for Quinta do Soito. In 17, maybe we will have again, because it was a very, very, very good year here in Del and in Portugal in general. And then maybe we can stay 5 or 10 years without Quinta do Soito. We don't know. We only have this wine when exceptional years happen here in the region.
Or 3.
What is the best season for selling on the market?
Christmas probably.
It's
Yeah.
Christmas.
So obviously.
Yes.
Christmas is.
Christmas.
Everybody buys for Christmas,
Yeah.
for Christmas Eve, to give as a
If you
present.
talk about whites or whites, we sell them in summer, of course, more than in. But it depends on the white. We can also have whites that are more full-bodied that you can sell them in winter. But
Then we only sell to, the only distributors we have, and even importers, they sell to restaurants and to wine shops, specialized shops. So winter and Christmas is more important too because of the channels we have, okay? So restaurants are full during that period.
What does it mean, soita?
Soitu is a place where you have a lot of chestnut trees. You know chestnut?
Yes, of course.
So, in the past there were a lot of chestnut trees here.
Yeah.
Right now we still have some.
Yeah.
And that's why the place was called Quinta do Soito. So, place of the chestnut trees. We sell a lot to Angola. This is the one that we sell the most.
Celia.
It's a very,
Celia, okay.
very nice price, and it's very good to drink. Yes, people enjoy it.
But why you don't sell it in Portugal?
Because our purpose is soito. Our heart is soito. This is only to make us money, to support soito. Okay. All the money we make from this one goes to this one. That's because wine is a very difficult market, very difficult business.
Yeah.
And in the first 10 years you have to invest.
And
If it was not Celia, we would not be able to have soito. Okay.
Yeah.
Was considered the best red wine in Down in a very important contest for us which is this.
Which one?
The prize is
This one.
This one.
This one.
It's the Nellis Fair. Nellis Fair, it seems like only a fair, but it is not quite just only a fair, because all the producers from Down go there. It's the biggest event in the region. And there. Best known
Cheiro
Portuguese red,
Tintarores.
I know the medals are what they are, and it's only a way to. But for us that are starting,
Of course, it's important anyway. Can you recognize your wine in blending?
I'm not sure. I can tell you yes, but I wouldn't. Maybe it depends. If I was tasting a wine, my wine against a Douro, a Lentejo, or I could. But in good wines from Down, I could probably, but I wouldn't put my neck on it because I'm not an expert. Sandra is much better than I am in tasting. Much better.
Profeta или Tinta Pineira?
Yeah.
Я не знал.
No,
So much time is
with all the pleasure. If it was in summer, it will be much.
I think it's really good quality, it's a freshness, and it's a vibrant acidity, and it's full of aroma, and it's not heavy. It's clear, it's nice color, but yeah. And I think it has a good potential for aging. Yeah.
Unfortunately, this one won't age because it's completely sold
I mean,
out.
if you keep it in the bottle, I think you can keep it more than up to me. I think 10 years for sure. For sure, you can keep it. Yeah.
That's one of the good characteristics of the Cruzado is its ability to age with quality.
Mm-hmm.
This is this type of wine, and when it ages in barrique for some even more.
Mm-hmm.
This has 15% only in barrique. The blend was 85% no barrique, 15. Just it's hardly noticeable, but it is there.
Yeah. A little peppermint or green, yeah. Some herbs. How many hectares of Cruzado?
We have about 3 only.
3. Oh, so it's not a lot. You can drink by your
Yourself,
family.
yeah.
Yeah. How, if you know, how many vines per hectare you planted?
4,000.
4,000.
4,000.
Oh, it's good. It's really good. It's not big. It's good. Even in Champagne, they planted up to 8.
Yes.
So 4, it's really good.
Yes, it's
yeah.
normal here in down it's about 4,000.
Yeah, good.
There are people who plant more, but most of us plant 4,000.
Yeah.
And we cannot produce more than 10,000 kilograms per hectare.
Mm-hmm.
It's not allowed.
How?
10,000. We cannot produce more than 10,000 tons per hectare.
Yeah.
We don't produce that, or even maybe 5.
Yeah.
But we are very controlled in that to assure
It's
quality.
important. Maybe do you know how many grams or kilograms you pick from the one wine?
For each bottle.
No, from vine. Plants.
How many?
How many grams
tons.
or
Tons.
or kilogram?
Kilograms.
Kilogram.
Here in Quinta de Soit, it will be about 5,000 per hectare.
Yeah, but
From one or one?
from one vine.
From one vine.
Yeah.
It depends.
Yeah.
It depends on the vine, but it depends on the vine and it depends on the grape. If we talk about Tinta Roriz, one grape
one bench.
will be more than 1 kilogram heavy.
Yeah.
If we talk about kilogram, more than less than a half.
Yeah.
Or not giant, the other one. Half shape. Even less, because we have very small, tiny.
Jayan 2016 now is really ready for drink. It's
Jaya is a grape that gets its ready sooner. It's not so aggressive. So it's much smoother.
Yeah, but I mean that maybe it has acidity, and sometimes it needs to be
more time.
Yeah.
Jaya, it's not the main characteristic of Jaya, not the acidity. It has less acidity than that. It's much less
before. It's not just some simple
Toriga and the Roriz and Alfida have more. That's why it's smoother. But of course it doesn't have the same longevity as Toriga. It has you can keep Jaya even for 10 years, no problem. But Toriga you can keep it for 30. Okay. That will always be improving or changing. Jaya, for me it's ready to drink right now, but it will improve. If you drink it in 2 or 3 years time, probably it will be even better. But it's already very drinkable, let's say. Maybe you can taste this one, and then you will taste the other, because this is a wine that is not ready yet. It is still in the cellar. Like I told you before, we are always trying the wines. This is a 16.
It's the same, but this one is
Yeah,
16.
yeah.
At the moment we are working with this one. This is still in the cellar. But we have bottled and labeled some because we are sending samples to some of our importers because they are a little bit different and people might even prefer this one. Okay.
I feel it's strange, but strawberry. Yeah.
Maybe?
And some forest berries. Like some hints of forest.
Forest, yes.
Forest, yeah.
That comes from Alfshire.
Yeah.
Yes, Alfshire, that's a pine that is surrounded by.
So I think I told you, I think that it's pleasure now after some blackberries and black fruits. I start to feel some chocolate scents, and after forest, after black, after forest, it's a little spicy and it's warm, and I think it should be more opened, and I can find
Yeah.
more long story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It will be in the market maybe only 6 months from now.
Yeah.
Yes, we are still waiting for it. We, as I told you before, we like to open a bottle and taste it and see how it is.
Yeah.
But I'm quite happy with it because I didn't expect to be so ready right now. I was expecting it to be to have to wait for it longer. Then it's quite ready for me.
Yeah.
I think.
Which wine you have in your fridge now? Just now.
I always have a bottle of red and several bottles of Incruzado because I'm a Incruzado.
Of course, I understand. Only your wine.
Incruzado for
Yeah.
me
Oh,
because I use it.
6,000 bottles is
I drink it with fish, but I drink it with
Yeah.
meat
I
as
understand.
well.
Yeah,
Always
of course.
prepared, yeah,
Of course.
yeah,
Yes.
always.
Both and for me, one of my best wines ever in the company story is this one. It's the Reserva Incruzado 16, not 17.
Мы приехали на винодельню, хозяева сказали, что они нас разместят, мы не стали уточнять, каким образом. В итоге мы приехали, а тут, блин, офигенно, как обычно, старый дом, в котором все старое, все очень классное, достаточно большое пространство, классно оформлено. Вот. Даже не знаю, что еще в других комнатах. Вот, например, наша спальня. Ну, короче, вообще отлично.
Это вообще фантастика какая-то.
Ну, в общем,
Lucky.
как обычно,
Ещё кухня.
задаешь меньше вопросов, получаешь классные места, вид из окна. Ого, еще ванная есть. Ну, вообще, ванна зачет. Класс. Класс. Идем смотреть стул. Ого. Ты давай, не сломай сразу какой-то старинный стул. Вальчик нашла, небось, век 15-го, кстати. Вот, ну, смотрим. Сундук. Это правда, настоящий сундук. Ого, еще и кухня. Ну, вообще, короче.
Ну, вообще так, если что, просто
Мы
переночевать.
думали, ну, нам угол дадут какую-нибудь или комнату, ну, что-нибудь вроде того. А тут
Класс.
хоромы целые. Ну, в общем, классно.